Hi, my name is Courtney Williams, and I'm doing my Compare and Contrast for Diversity for Educators. I did 3 classes this first observation. The first class I did was a preschool class, 4s and 5s at Maryland Academy. The second class I did was 4s and 5s at First United Methodist Church, Blowing Rock. And the third class I did was Parkway Elementary, kindergarten. I spent 1 hour each in the preschool classes and 2 hours in the kindergarten class. To tell you the similarities or to compare the 3 classes is all the teachers had appropriate centers. All the centers were very similar. Reading, imagination play, blocks, art, and they all had cubbies. The differences in the 3 classes were the fact that the preschool classes had tables that were used for snack, lunch, work, and everything. And then the elementary class had their own table for art, and then they had a table for their classroom seats. Classes were set up all pretty similar. The classes were all like you walked in and they were outlined with the centers, and the tables were more in the center. Every teacher had a rug, and then for the children to sit on and to have story time, lesson time, or any other time that they needed to have. The first one I did at Maryland Academy, and the teacher was Miss Juliana. It was more of a daycare. There was I did call and they said they did a lesson, but the lesson was more of a very low scale lesson. It was just like doing an art project, not a real structured lesson in that preschool. And then the second one I did, where I observed Miss Kayla, had a very structured lesson. The children did things that were very similar to the kindergarten class. They started the day out and almost did their lesson exact of how the kindergarten classrooms were doing their classes. And then I did at Parkway Miss Melissa, and obviously kindergarten teacher. They were very structured, very organized. Everything had a time and a schedule and layout, and it was a very nice, fun class to observe. Kids were all very well behaved. In the first class I did, the kids were it was playtime. They were in centers. They were playing. They did their activity for a little bit. There was no, as I said before, no structure to the class. I hope this is sufficient. Thank you.